Ladies and gentlemen, members of the university faculty, and our degree candidates, as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at the University of Texas at Arlington, I hereby call this commencement ceremony to order. I would now like to ask you all to please stand for the entrance of our national colors by the UT Arlington Corps of Cadets, which will be followed by the singing of our national anthem by Miss Elizabeth Stelter. Gentlemen, if you would, please remove your hats. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. I would now like to call upon Dr. Rachel Croson, Dean of the College of Business, to preside over today's ceremony. Dean Rachel Croson.
Graduates of the class of 2014, candidates for advanced degrees, family and friends of the graduates, faculty, staff, and special guests, I am honored to welcome you to the Spring 2014 College of Business Commencement Ceremony. Thank you, Provost Elsenbaumer, for opening the ceremony this morning. I wanted to thank President Vistas Karbari for joining us to confer the degrees. We have several special guests with us. Dr. Timothy Quinnen, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, who led in the candidates. Also with us, Mr. John Hall, Vice President for Administration and Campus Operations, Ms. Jean Hood, Vice President for Human Resources, Mr. James Bradley, Vice President for Information Technology, and Dean Khosrow Bambahani, Dean of the College of Engineering. I would like to take a moment to recognize an important group of people who helped each graduate reach this important milestone, the members of our faculty. These dedicated women and men have not only provided you with important classroom instruction, they have shaped your intellectual formation in labs, in the field, and in the community. They have served as teachers, mentors, and role models. They collaborated with you in pursuit of academic achievement and preparation for what lies ahead, be it further study, entry into the workforce, or some other post-commencement adventure. Would all members of the faculty please rise to be recognized? Please be seated. Commencement is a very special event. It's a highlight of academic life and the recognition of a major academic milestone. Commencement ceremonies allow us to gather together to commemorate the personal achievements of the students sitting before you as they move on to the next stage in their lives. We celebrate their accomplishments and the hard work over the past few years that has brought them here today. They have traveled from various places around the world and various states in the US with different goals and beliefs, but have come together with one ultimate objective: to learn. Whether receiving a bachelor, master, or doctoral degree, each student has earned their place here today through persistence, determination, and hard work. Graduates, this day honors your dedication and your academic success. Graduates of the class of 2014, as you leave UT Arlington, we know you are proud of what you have achieved. The path ahead will offer both great risk and great opportunity. I encourage you to face both with your dreams clearly in mind and with optimism, courage, and determination in your heart. Your education has prepared you for your future. The College of Business and the University of Texas at Arlington wish you a lifetime of professional success and personal growth. As you leave us, please remember to stay in touch. We are expecting to hear great things from you. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. J.T. Fisher. Mr. Fisher serves as the Chief Financial Officer and member of the Board of Directors for Dallas-based Austin Industries, Inc. Austin Industries is the largest general contractor in the state of Texas and one of the top 30 in the United States. They have served the commercial, bridge, road, and industrial sectors for more than 100 years. It is one of the largest employee-owned companies in the United States with over 6,000 employees. Mr. Fisher also serves on the board of Limelight Networks and on its audit, governance, and nominations committees. Prior to his role at Austin Industries, Mr. Fisher served as Executive Vice President and CFO at Charter Communications. During his tenure, the company implemented profitable growth strategies to fund a successful balance sheet restructuring. Prior to this, JT served in executive roles throughout the aerospace and airline industry. Most notably, he headed Delta Airlines' corporate restructuring office as the company reorganized itself for profitability and to become, at the time, the largest airline in the world. We're especially proud to have Mr. Fisher as a member of the College of Business Advisory Council and as an alumnus of UT Arlington. He completed his MBA in International Finance from the College of Business. He's been married to the same extraordinary woman for 21 years, and they have 3 children. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. J.T. Fisher.
Thank you very much. And let me begin by saying that it is a wonderful privilege for me to be here with you today and participate in this ceremony in which we honor your hard work and your achievements. When Dean Crossan asked me if I would serve as commencement speaker today, my first thought was quite literally, why'd they pick me? My wife and I, I'll say, my wife and I are both proud graduates of the University of Texas at Arlington. But the only distinction, honestly, that I earned while I was here was to be voted as most likely, if he can succeed, anyone can. But the dean did try to allay my fears that I might get up here and lay an egg in front of so many people by telling me that, not to worry, nobody remembers these speeches anyway. So, with that thought, as I put together my thoughts for today, I thought I've lost this audience anyway. So instead, I'm going to direct my remarks to everybody who's come here, friends, loved ones, family members, to support everybody who's graduating here today. Because I know that all of these people are wishing you all great success in your path forward. And hopefully at the end of the day, that you'll be on a path that leads toward a financially successful life. Because after all, whether you came to UT Arlington to become an actor or an accountant, a nurse or an engineer, a teacher or an artist, at the end of the day, it doesn't financially support itself. You're not going to be living your dream very long. What I'd like to explain to your loved ones up here is that there are a number of reasons why I think you're already on the right track, and I think they would like to know that. I read a book recently in which Dr. Thomas Stanley studied the lives of more than 1,000 financially successful people. The book is called The Millionaire Mind. I think you'd find it enlightening and encouraging, actually, but I'll give you the highlights since I think you might be tired of buying books at the moment. So Dr. Stanley began his study assuming, as we all might, that the best path to one's future financial success would involve being born to college-educated and financially successful parents, participating in the gifted and talented programs during your high school, and earning lots of advanced placement credits. That you would have scored high on the SAT and the ACT test because those correlate to a high IQ. That you would have attended elite private schools. That you would have consistently earned A's through high school and through college. And failing all, and then you would have gone on to work for a prestigious company. Failing all that, you would have either had to inherit wealth from your family or somehow achieve some great source of luck in your life. As the author states, though, if those assumptions were true, we should just all Google our high school class valedictorian and ask her for a job. And of course, it would have meant, if those assumptions were all true, there's no reason to write a book. And I think, more importantly, if those assumptions were all true, it would mean that for most of us, or I should say for very few of us, would be destined for a life of financial success. Fortunately for us, his research showed that in reality, each of these assumptions is wrong. Dr. Stanley's study did find a set of statistically valid traits, values, and experiences that financially successful people tend to share, just not the ones we would assume. You may be surprised to learn that these young men and women possess many of those success traits already. You might find it even harder to believe, but that their chances of success are actually higher because today they are not receiving their diploma from SMU or Duke or Vanderbilt or Yale, for that matter. So let's look at what the author and what his study did identify as shared traits of financially successful people. First, they did not inherit or come from wealth. They were one of the first people in their family to go to college. They graduated from state universities rather than private elite schools. They achieved unimpressive GPAs of about 2.8. and they worked through college, which might have explained, played a role in why their grades were not particularly high. In other words, the author found there were a lot of people out there just like me. And I think if you look around UT Arlington, you'll see about 35,000 more people with those traits. It doesn't seem like these disadvantages should be the main ingredients for future financial success. But what the study determined was that the process of learning how to overcome obstacles develops the very qualities necessary for long-term success. These qualities include leadership. So when you don't have people paving the road ahead for you, you have to take initiative, push yourself, and not wait till others solve your problems. Cooperation and social skills, the ability to work with and get along with others in the pursuit of your goals. First-generation college students have an added challenge. They have to figure out how college works and how to succeed in this complicated new environment. They have to become self-reliant at finding answers and getting the support they need. Next, the study found a key value is hard-headedness. And that's the tendency to do what you think is right, even when it's hard, and even when others tell you it may not work. A critical point that the study came out as a shared value is frugality. Learning to live on less money than you earn proves to be more important in becoming wealthy over a lifetime than actually how much money you make during that lifetime. This may surprise you, but most of the financially successful people that the study addressed, and there were over 1,000 of them, had worked at small businesses, had owned small businesses, or worked in managerial jobs. There were actually very few CEOs, very few dot-com millionaires in there. And finally, tenacity and work ethic. Because succeeding in life is often about continuing to persevere when others around you have quit. So contrary to the perceived benefits of having your future handed to you on a silver platter, it's the process of learning how to overcome these challenges that brings expertise and depth of knowledge and becomes a lifelong success factor and competitive advantage. This path through life is undoubtedly harder, especially when you're just getting started. But over and over again, these wonderful young people graduating today have found ways to follow their instincts, and we honor their success thus far. I hope you will appreciate the many decisions that these young people have made that led them to come here and work hard at UT Arlington. I hope what I've shared gives you reason to be optimistic about where life may take them next. And I thank you for supporting your graduate on their journey. Congratulations to you and your graduates, and God bless one and all.
Thank you, Mr. Fisher, for your inspiring words. I know they will be useful to our graduates and bring optimism to their families as they begin their careers and develop into outstanding business leaders. And now we will begin the awarding of the degrees. It is our pleasure to recognize the candidates receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree. Dr. Edmund Prater, Director of our doctoral programs, will present the candidates.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise and come forward? Dean Croson, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for their degrees. The graduate faculty of the College of Business presents them at this time for the awarding of their degrees. Lee Brown. Dr. Abdul Rashid is the supervising professor and will hood. The dissertation title is Antecedents of Foreign Corporate Political Activity in American Politics. Jiho Fan. Dr. Lee Chin Jennifer Ho is the supervising professor and will hood. The dissertation title is Enterprise Risk Management, Board Demographics, and Firm Performance. Amy Holmes. Dr. Terry Scantz is the supervising professor and will hood. The dissertation title is Tax Receivable Agreements and Initial Public Offerings, an analysis of the innovation incorporated in IPO agreements. Fang Guang Zhao. Dr. Ben Shirindi is the supervising professor and will hood. The dissertation title is Real Earnings Management, Habitually Meeting and Closely Beating Analyst Forecasts and Firms' Long-Term Economic Performance. Amir Khan. Dr. David Diltz is the supervising professor and will hood. The dissertation title is Co-Integration, Causality, and Price Discovery in the NAFTA Markets, a study of sector indices and trade flow data from the perspective of U.S. markets. Jennifer Manigault. Dr. James Lavelle is the supervising professor and will hood. The dissertation title is Negative Exchange Spirals, a process model of incivility among coworkers. Mohammed Riaz Udin. Dr. Sanjeev Sabarwal is the supervising professor and will hood. The dissertation title is Dissecting Fortune and Woe from Insider Trading, 3 essays. Kimberly Webb. Dr. Billy Brewster and Dr. Martin Taylor are supervising professors. Dr. Brewster will hood. The dissertation title is The Moderating Effect of Perceived Ethical Leadership on Reduced Audit Quality Behaviors.
It is now our pleasure to recognize those receiving the Executive Master in Business Administration degree. Dr. Mack, Associate Dean, will present the candidates.
Will the candidates for Executive Master of Business Administration degree please rise and come forward? The following students graduating with an Executive Master of Business Administration degree completed degree requirements in an intensive 15-month program offered through UTA's Fort Worth Center. Dean Croson, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for their degrees. The graduate faculty of the College of Business presents them at this time for the awarding of their degrees. Dr. Edmund Prater will announce the candidates.
Christopher William Chance. Manjunath Sharmani. Clinton York Clements II. Robert D. Escalon. Charles Kent Larry. Faisal Qadir Khan. Gregory Lee Morris. Flavia Salgado. Brett Sinta. Kathleen Patricia Weaver. Albert Wynn Williams.
The following students, graduating with an Executive Master of Business Administration degree, completed their degree requirements in mainland China and Taiwan. These executives are here today, especially for this commencement ceremony. Ms. Christina Chin from the Center for Global Academic Initiatives will announce the candidates.
Jinmin Chen. Yali Chen. Mingchang Chen. Yongmin Zheng. Guangchuan Dong. Jifan Dou. Haibin Dun. Min Fan. Shuhai Lü. Qian Gou. Xiaona Guo. Xue Fenghu. Jinfu Huang. Xiao Liang Huang. Tuan Shejia. Xin Yong Jiang. Hao Quan Li. Li Li. Xiangjun Li. Zhigang Li. Yanfeng Lin. Tianhua Liu. Haijun Liu. Xuan Liang Lu. Zhiyong Peng. Xuyong Shen. Chen Mao Su. Shaohua Wang. Feng Xiao. He Xiao. Run Sheng Xu. Fang Yan. Gen Lin Yang. Pan Yang. Zhan Wu Yang. Xue Hua Yao. Kenren Yu. Na Shen Zan. Dan Qun Zhang. Jun Shen Zhang. Wen Zhang. Ya Yujun Zhang. Yu Zhao. Tao Zhou. Tie Guangzhu. Xin Zheng. Thank you.
It is now our pleasure to recognize those candidates receiving the Master of Business Administration, Master of Science, and Master of Arts degree. Dr. Chandra Subramanian, Associate Dean, will present the candidates.
Will the candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Master of Science, and Master of Arts please rise and come forward. Dean Croson, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for their respective degrees. The graduate faculty of the College of Business presents them at this time for the awarding of their degrees. Dr. Edmund Prater will announce the candidates.
The following individuals are candidates for the Master of Professional Accounting: Sheila Vatarai, Sarah Bennett Cook, Kevin Sean McCarty, Jared Maurice Thompson, Coco Zheng, Carrie Lynn Walker. The following individuals are candidates for the Master of Science in Accounting: Casey Campos, Ashley Layan Clark, Tommy Allen Hamby, Derek William Jensen, Rick Allen Klein, Andrew Mayo, Adienka Odiemi, Alexandra Nicole Randau, Andre Renteria Jr. The following individuals are candidates for the Master of Science in Taxation: Xin Chin Yao, Esmeralda Ramirez, Stephanie Vengas. The following individuals are candidates for the Master of Business Administration: Christopher Don Aaron, Sal Eleo, Shweta Anunt, Amy Atkins, James Walter Bailey III, Mitchell Stanley Baker, Christy Calloway Boffman, Levi Ahmaz Badilu, Thomas Cody Bell, Benjamin Arthur Blankenship, Cody Russell Bowden, Bethany Janelle Brewer, Janelle Tarhelia Broles, Nick Caligari, Adam Lindsay Carpenter, Daisy Castro, Jun Wan Chang, Hui Shuang Chang, Yu Ling Chang, Rim Shabithi, Kankwang Chen, Jun Chie Jin, Yu Shun Zhao, Charles Eugene Comstock, Emmanuel Correa, Gregory John Kokenauer, Lei Maggie Ding, Todd Michael Donnell, Karen Lynn Fagans, Crizel Joy Ferraro, Heidi Michelle Fields, Kelly Ann Fredericks, Alan Garcia, Alexandra Sean Goad, Marcy Lynn Gosden, Nathan Wayne Graves, Stacy Lynn Groth, Joshua Quinn Hayes, David Allen Hill, Ryan James Hill, Yi Xuan Ho, Zhen Lun Xu, Esther Aikaba, M.D. Munirul Islam, Benjamin Jared Jacobson, Tara Danielle Jansen, Brandon Michael Johnson, Jennifer Lynn Jones, Ashley Dorea Kirkland, Darmish Pravin Ladd, Hua Yu Lee, Wei Jun Lee, Ji Lee, Celine Deidre Leta, Zhao Bei Li, Wei Zhu Yao, Clint Allen Madewell, Natalie Mayuk, Ryan Anthony Mihelich, Amir Alexander Merzadeh, Timothy Ryan Murphy. Xuan Tu Hai Win. Toyin Than Win. Javier Otero. Saba Rizea. Samuel Clayton Richardson. Gerardo Riviera. Melvin Omar Robertson. Candy J. Rodriguez. Claudia Rodriguez. Jacob T. Romero. Antonio D. Ruiz. Janet Senshin. Molly Merchant Sandlin. Anthony Leonard Schrock, Jr. Marcella Serrano Moore. Rakesh Shashashranda. Cassie K. Sheets. John Thomas Snyder. Melody Boutros Snyder. Jacob Glover Stone. Papia Sotana. Jinying Xu. Zalia Tambura. Lu Tan. Lauren DeStefano Taylor. Rena Thomas. Thompson Thomas. Christian Michael Toth. Holly Trong. Kimleon Turner, Jr. Jasmine Gina Vareno. Miko Allen Venstra. Zhang Wang. Zhu Xiao Wang. Miao Wang. Brandon Knight Webb. Wei Huang Zhu. Tong Zhu. Han Zhen Ye. Mark Wayne Young. Boisia Zhong. Lin Jing Zhong. Dong Zhu. The following individuals are candidates for the Online Masters of Business Administration. Kenneth Daniel Sheu. Kathleen Elizabeth Letry. The following individuals are candidates for the Masters of Arts in Economics. Marcus Brandon Childress. Tanvir Asman. Zhufeng Qin. The following individuals are candidates for the Masters of Science in Quantitative Finance. Yaxun Zheng. Tao Yu. The following individuals are candidates for the Masters of Science in Real Estate. Prescott Nunley. Carlos Tapia. The following individuals are candidates for the Masters of Science in Healthcare Administration. Philip Magalong Atarak. Sharday Nicole Allen. Fadumo Mohammed Ansur. Sharon Elizabeth Althea. Bharat Mani Bhattarai. Kevin Treadwell Campbell. Casey Nicholas Shimento. Jackie Seema Dawes Cooper. Linda Diane Dunn. Thun Nyuk Duong. James Danger Fox. Tiffany Renee Gast. Mark C. Gibson. Jennifer Lee Hill. Wendy Ike. MD Mohadul Islam. Sarah I. Jamali. Latanya Marie Johnson. DeAndrea T. Joyner. Valerie Ann Jones. Tanya Nadine Kameen. Tabitha Kurth. Tuan Tommy Lee. Kamana Manandar. Yep Fung Win. Kanisha Yvonne Pagan. Tracy Rochelle Range. Bianca Kimberly Richardson. Asta Shakiel. Terrell Octavius Kaplan. Adamela Michael Tobin. Elizabeth A. Tooney. Thun Ngoc Tran. Lauren Nicole White. Andre Williams. The following individuals are candidates for the Masters of Science in Information Systems: Rita Owusu Aji Karema, Mohammed Imran Anwer, Gonzalo Bienzobas, Priya Thanuja Ella, Sean Farrell, Deepa Limbu Golder, Ritu Jain, Banit Kumar, Jalpa Mahadev, Ranjani Muthakrishnan, Priyanka Nakhadi, Garish Pandit, Ujala Riswan, Kyla Kogan Roy, Sabi Shreshya, Ajay Venikapalan, Christopher Lee Worley, Ray Zhong. The following individuals are candidates for the Masters of Science in Human Resource Management: Shatha Ashwani, Robert Michael Gannon, Elena Guerrero, Tina Nguyen, Marcos Antonia Nunez, Lindsay Lee Pruden. The following individuals are candidates for the Masters of Science in Marketing Research: Mushana Almuntasir, Catherine Elizabeth Nelson, Obaya Ika Okoro, Sharvidi Baniki, Ji Lin. The following individuals are candidates of the Professional Program in Accounting. This rigorous program enables students to meet requirements for both bachelor's and master's degree in accounting, with both degrees awarded simultaneously. Emily Marie Arditi, Tim W. Baker, Susan Bashkoda, Kimberly Nicole Caceres, Jules Danielle DeWitz, Anna Gordon, Eduardo Hernandez, Andrea Markovic, Man Nguyen, Lee Tan Rose, Elizabeth Jeanette Smith, Van Do Nguyen.
We will now recognize candidates earning undergraduate bachelor's degrees. At this time, we will honor and recognize candidates who are members of the Goolsby Leadership Academy. I ask Dr. David Mack, Associate Dean and Director of the Goolsby Leadership Academy, to present his candidates.
Will the candidates for the Goolsby Leadership Academy please rise and come forward? The Goolsby Leadership Academy was established in 2003 by an anonymous gift in honor of John and Judy Goolsby. The mission of the Goolsby Leadership Academy is to advance the knowledge and practice of exceptional leadership. These outstanding Goolsby scholars have completed a 2-year cohort program with courses concerning communication, leadership, teamwork, and personal integrity. Each scholar wears a medallion that has the Academy's guiding concepts engraved on its face: integrity, courage, and impact. Dean Croson, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for their respective bachelor degrees. The faculty of the College of Business presents them at this time for the awarding of their degrees.
Billy Jones. David Kiema. Elizabeth Fang.
I ask Dr. Lee Chin Jennifer Ho, Interim Chair of the Department of Accounting, to present the candidates.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting and the Bachelor of Science in Accounting please rise and come forward? In closing, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for the degree of the Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting and the Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Faculty of the Department of Accounting presents them at this time for the awarding of their degrees.
Zoya Alum. Charmine Ali. Elio Joel Arias. Nereda Garcia Ariola. Kali Scott Aites. Samir Hamid Aziz. Suleiman Ba. Bradley David Ball. Halston Doyle Beggs. Eric Scott Brees. Danielle Ray Campbell. David J. Karkarek. Paige Elizabeth Carrillo. Alicia Castaneda. Jennifer Chavez. Kurt Edward Colvin. Courtney Lynn Cooligan. Daniela Tiffany Cornwall. Courtney L. Cox. Jesse L. Crow. Brandon Charles Decker. Sandra Diaz. Christian Dominique. Jovita Escalante. Ryan Patrick Estrada. Shamin Faraji. Ashley Danielle Faust. Juan Guajardo. Jacob Rothwell Harness. Kevin Michael Hessier. Lee Huang. Samuel Thomas Hodat. Martha Isabel Horner. Danielle Jimenez. Tara Elizabeth Johnson. Jennifer Wang Jones. Anuj Raj Joshi. Alice Kabeja. Abdel Uja Khan. Bishnu Kerala. Julie Gibson Lehan. Huang Thi Lee. Vu Huang Lee. Rachel Ann Leninger. Karen Lee. Clarabelle Lozano. Prince George Melillo. Leah McQueen. Edgar Francisco Montoya. Brandy Shannon Monahan. Jose Maria Munez. Nikita Harish Nathu. Hendrix Heep Fu Nim. Lily Wynn. Song Nyok Wynn. Katie Nicole Abanowski. Frank Queiroz. Gerardo Alberta Ramirez. Maria del Carmen Ramirez. Maria Raza. Melinda Renee Rivas. Jennifer L. Wynn. Ivan L. Santana. Krishna Ronak Shah. Qasim Sheikh. Linda Noy Suramantham. Brandon James Snyder, Ivan Storick, Danielle D. Tarifa, Forrest Danielle Taylor, Supawandi Thanapasal, Hui Trung Tran, Oyen Thi Dan Tran, Veronica Anuleli Vali, Megum Fanishti, Annabelle Vasquez, Lizeth Vesnour, Mingjin Zhu, Tiffany Rebecca Zachariah,
I ask Dr. Roger Miners, Chair of the Department of Economics, to present the candidates.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in economics please rise and come forward? Dean Croson, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in economics. The faculty of the Department of Economics present them at this time for the awarding of their degrees.
Vanessa Alvarez, Rafael Amaton Jr., Aisha Amnani, Andrew Sean Bogue, Sergio Alberto Ayala, Sarah Linda Brace, Antoine Leroy Daly, Ephraim Gonzalez, Tu Duc Han, Luis Jimenez, Michael David Lamb II, Hunter M. Larry, Moises Lopez, Jessica Lynn Muliz, Jason Cornell Neely, Catherine Ann Petrie, Alexander Douglas Pipkins, Christopher Ryan Reese, Marcel Nadiro Sabashi, Amberly Starr Shelby, Corey Lynn Stanberry, Angelica Wagner,
I ask Dr. David Diltz, Chair of the Department of Finance and Real Estate, to present the candidates.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in finance and Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in real estate please rise? And come forward. Dean Croson, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for the degrees of Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in finance and Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in real estate. The faculty of the Department of Finance and Real Estate presents them at this time for the awarding of their degrees.
Aditi Sudhir Agrawal, Aman Musa Ahmed, Aja Ayasatu, Mohammed Altamimi. Jose Armando Alvarez Jr. Christina Parishi Beatty. Sandhya Bahara. Stephen N. Boy. Robert Bustamante. Ishwar Baranikar. Marion Elizabeth Carver. Marcella Diane Corona. Stephen Joseph Cox. Jacob Anthony Critelli. Kennedy Curley. Thu Duang. Trinia LaShawn Davis. Joel Gabrielle DeYoyan. Rosalind Allen DeHorne. Tasha Marie Dillon. Mary Helen Dominguez. Emmanuel Etiboy. Donald Jacob Flobeck. David Faulkner. Stephanie Gamez. Priscilla Garcia. Anna Marie Garza. Diana Garza. Maria Elizabeth Gonzalez. Victor Antoine Goodson. Eddie Allen Grand. Justina Giamfi. Beatrice Hernandez. Carlos Hernandez. Michael Lee Eyre. Sandos Jabel Herrera Jr. Hamed Bilal Hijeja. Cheryl Lee Johnson. Niti Jonche. Travis Kiam Kim. Yun Yong Kim. Max Stephen Klinker. Pamela Sue Coop. Jimmy Lamb. Arlena Juliana Lara. Antoine Lee. Pedro Leza. Todd Allen Matthews. Michael Robert McKinney. Tiffany Suresh Mishuria. Ivan Morales. Anthony Wynn. Bara Wakoma. Ramsford Kofi Niyama. Emma P. Naganki. Ayamadi Adawani Olade. Joel K. Oman. Jessica Marie Pasquale. Pratek Patel. Archana Podell. Edwin Russell Peck. Jose Perez. Mathi Vo Fan. Jessica Picola. Tyler Andrew Pickard. Christopher Scott Rains. Veronica Ramirez. Dustin Miles Remillard. Samantha Jean Reyes. Diana Rico. Aristides Rivera. Lindsay Priscilla Rodriguez. Sohila Rayaba. Madeline Nicole Sadavar. Kristen Nicole Sherriger. Amin Shoman. Mohammed Shihab Sheikh. Landry Robert Smolik. Kara Danielle Stark. Jacqueline Elizabeth Sugg. Elias Edward Temez. Brady Cameron Tice. Carolyn Tron. Patrick Chishamakinda. Linda Uzuma. Michael Wright. Matthias Zantol. Ima Hernandez. Jared Stephen Maley. Duen Kim Zhu.
I ask Dr. Mary Whiteside, Interim Chair of the Department of Information Systems and Operations Management, to present the candidates.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in Information Systems, Bachelor of Science in Information Systems, and Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in Operations Management please rise? and come forward. Dean Croson, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for the degrees of Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in Information Systems, Bachelor of Science in Information Systems, and Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in Operations Management. The faculty of the Department of Information Systems and Operations Management present them at this time for the awarding of their degrees.
Cedric Louis Aaron. Anita Acheves. Alishan Ali. Felipe Amaya Jr. Edgar Eljefe Ariano. Colby Arrington. Ashish Aryal. Solishano Pridel. Sabina Batarai. Atlantis Markel Bishop. Dory Charles Blackhawk. Ariana Cadena. Angel Calvia. Taylor Philip Corbett. Tiffany Ryan Cosby. Cassandra Dawn Creasy. David Henry Dunn IV. Seng Guang. Rachel Tyler Estes. Sania Fatima. Fernando Galarza. Jeffrey Garcia. Javier Quinn G. Murari P. Guamere. Ramesh Gary. Anjali Gurun. Jace Hernandez. Jin Hu Hu. Lydia Ann Jakakudi. Daniel Craig Leroy. Jorge Alejandro Lemele. Eric Edward Luis. Robert Machado. Rashmi Marandur. Matthew Manning. Jacques Meyer. Saboy Mactan. Kelly Thuong Ngoy. Tai Tan Nguyen. John Michael O'Biden. Johnny Pani. Jorge Perez. Ruby Nak Pham. Michael Pimpanchun. Patricia Ann Kennedy Reed. Dante J. Reed. Paul Anthony Ritz. Justin Edward Rollins. Daniel Salvador. Elharith Satye. Gina Marie Saquedo. Nicholas Gabriel Scalisa. Atish Sharisha. Nabin Shrisha. Indeshit Singh. Darren Michael Slick. Leonardo Soto. William Tibbs. Shanta Tith. Alan J. Torres. Gilbert Trejo, Jr.
I ask Dr. Roger Miners, Chair of the Department of Economics, to present the candidates for International Business and Foreign Language.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in International Business and Foreign Language please rise and come forward? Dean Croson, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in International Business and Foreign Language. The faculty of the College of Business presents them for their degree awarding at this time.
Ashley Ann Alexander, Stanley Bauer, Rosa Cardenas, Matari Vargas Carpenter, Agui Dobaya, Coletioyo Yale, Michael Brandon Gonzalez, Alam Khan, Nayela Meja Averill, Branko Petrovic, Abigail Rodriguez, Karen Tolley, Veronica Rose Venable, Brigitte Jonelle Betts,
I ask Dr. Abdul Rashid, Chair of the Department of Management, to present the candidates.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in management please rise? And come forward. Dean Crossan, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in management. The faculty of the Department of Management presents them at this time for the awarding of their degrees.
Dominic Aaron, Nolan Austin Abshir, Camille Elena Aguilar, Michael Aguilar, Aloha Tariq Ali, Syed Ahmed Ali, Adrian Almagar, Ayat Amazadawi, Renee Alvarado, Angelica Andrade, Sumaya Sami Atea, Brianna Renee Barrett, Carolyn Joyce Bonish, John Douglas Bruce, Jordan Zachary Bozek, Laura Campos, Brian Patrick Couthen, Victoria Seha, Rafael Alexander Serta, Renee Victoria Chavez, Christopher Allen Gorchenko, Nicolette Marie Crow, Herbert Powell Don, Latricia Denise Davis, Gilbert Angela De Leon, Dustin Cole Dene, Luis Diaz, Mary Denninger, Dustin Matthew Doctor, James Allen Dupree, Johnny Joe Ackles, Joella Ekushu, Nora Afala, Melissa Michelle Espinoza, Vanessa Espinoza, Autumn Lynn Fulton, Miranda Diane Gomez, Erica Marie Garcia, Israel Garcia, Maria Estefan Garcia, Rahel Adamon Gebru, Nathan Allen Georges, Giovanni Gomez, Joshua Gilbert Gonzalez, Jawad Tariq Hashmi, Alan Hickman, Kyla Richards Hinkle, Nathaniel Lane Honeycutt, Nyambi Akosa Ibagu, Alma Ibrahim, Alejandro Jimenez, Ishan Amin Jamal, Nancy Jasso, Rachel Johnson, Gayatri Kanabashi, Keith B. Killingsworth, Stephen Kim, Jesse Kohler, Ying Kwong, Deborah Denise Kaiser, Huan Van Lee, Colton Matthew Lees, Christopher Lombardo, Dawn Ellen Mart, Cruz Antonio Martinez, Diana Martinez, Holly Gail Martinez, Michael George Martinez, Coral Elizabeth McMinn, Brandon K. Mims, Jolie Ortega Morambi, Carly Morales, Trent Andrew Mojia, Nubia Natalie Navarrete, Jennifer Thuot Wynn, Ashley Marie Norse, Sarah Niel Oda, Leslie Joe Orr, Alejandra Ortega, Courtney Shay Parson-Smith, Derek Scott Partain, Thung Tuynh Pham, Bradley Wayne Pike, Joseph A. Ramos, Laura Christine Reichard, Lynn Renee Reyes, David Damian Rodriguez, Robert Rodriguez Jr., William M. Rodriguez, Christina Salinas, Aminata Seka, Ariba Shahid, Alan Colbert Sherman, Harry Singh, Sean Snodgrass, Christopher Soto, Kara Aman Strong, Nadia Marwan Tabar Said, Christopher Tarbutin, Deanna Tolivar, Name K. Tron, Xing Vang, Danielle Varela, Nixon Vixiong, Brittany Nicole Watkins, Megan Kylie White, Lamar Jermaine Wright, Lita Lauren Wurst, Maki Yarita,
I ask Dr. Fernando Jaramillo, Chair of the Department of Marketing, to present the candidates.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in marketing please rise? And come forward. Dean Crossan, these individuals have met the requirements prescribed by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System for the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in marketing. The faculty of the Department of Marketing presents them at this time for the awarding of their degrees.
Ebenezer Ajee, Jesse Batres, Okori Henry Nugudike, Jordan Travis Blake, Charlotte Elena Brand, Gilbert Anthony Cisneros. Austin Perry Klinkerberg. Lauren Kelsey Connolly. Sarah Elizabeth Countryman. Ashley L. Dollar. Patricia K. Downs. Robert Edward Doyal. Jessica J. Fajardo. Timothy Robert Furbind. Kashincha Samarand Gavand. Casey Ryan Godfrey. Mary Elizabeth Dawn. Bethany Rebecca Handy. Victor Hugo James. Julie Nyok La. Gregory Alexander Madkins Jr. Spencer Kyle Markham. Dustin McDonald. Michael Matthew McNeil. Judith Mendez. Nusrat Yashahan Nia. Brittany Paige Mintz. Corrine Morales. Leanne Renee Park. Evan Pham. Angela Hoch. Sharon Ramirez. Gabrielle Ritchie. Caitlin Melissa Roark. Erica Laura Rojas. Serini Said Saad. Alex Tyler Sachito. Jason Allen Scanlon. Scott Frederick Sexton. Eric James Skinner. Melissa Monica Trevino. Nancy Fong. Alfredo Valdez. Eric Joseph Vasquez. Alfred Paul Vitaco. Chastity LaShawn Wadley. Rosa Maria Zegaran. Jessica Louise Zethrius. Stephanie Zuniga. Aaron Angelo Tullock.
While this day and this ceremony focuses on the graduates, we want to be sure to recognize the tremendous support these students have received from their loved ones, those who provided emotional, intellectual, and even financial support to enable them to reach this point. So graduates, will you please stand and join me in recognizing those not wearing caps and gowns? Parents, grandparents, spouses, siblings, and friends. Graduates, upon completion of your degree, UT Arlington is now your alma mater. Would like to invite our guests, our faculty, and the stage party to join the candidates, to rise and join the candidates for the singing of the alma mater.
Dear school we love, you are our alma mater, and through the years, our faith we shall proclaim. We are each one, a loyal son or daughter, our song of praise shall glorify your name. Dear school we love, forever Arlington, forever Arlington.
Will our guests please be seated? Graduates, please remain standing. We are gathered here to share in the celebration of a transition in the lives of our students, the crossing of a symbolic threshold from students to learned members and leaders of society. You, our graduating students, represent our very best, and we expect that each of you will change the world for the better. Each of you has touched us in so many ways. We will miss you, yet we are happy that you are moving on to another chapter in your lives. On your shoulders now rests the responsibility for furthering the reputation of the University of Texas at Arlington by what you do and what you achieve from this day on. And as you get ready to leave these hallowed halls, we ask that you stay connected and engaged with your alma mater. Do come and visit us often. There will be no more tests and exams. Make sure you talk about your university affiliation with pride. Play a role in furthering our continuing drive for higher levels of excellence and celebrate our future achievements just as we celebrate yours today. We are now at the moment that you've been waiting for all these years, the celebration of your success and the achievement of a tremendous milestone. By virtue of the authority vested by law on the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System and delegated to the University of Texas at Arlington, I hereby confer upon each of you the respective degrees for which you have been recommended, with all rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. Honored guests and members of the faculty, please join me in congratulating our graduates and the newest alumni of the University of Texas at Arlington. Congratulations.
Graduates, please remain standing while I invite you to participate in two important commencement traditions. The first is the ring turn. For those graduates who received an official UT Arlington Maverick ring, you may now turn your ring so that UTA faces outward. This symbolizes that you have earned your UT Arlington diploma and are now ready to face the world. From this day forward, all who encounter you will recognize you as a graduate of the University of Texas at Arlington. Congratulations. The second tradition concerns the placement of the tassel on your mortarboard. Graduates, I invite each of you now to move your tassel from right to left. I would like to congratulate the graduates again for your accomplishments and wish you continued success as you begin the next chapter of your lives. You did it. Congratulations. As our commencement concludes, the graduates will follow behind the stage party and faculty using the center aisle to exit the arena. Graduates, please stay in line until you reach the outside exit onto Moritz Plaza. Family and guests, please remain seated until the graduates have exited the arena. Please exit by the north, northeast, and northwest doors. This will provide, and meet your graduates outside on Moritz Plaza. This will provide you a safe location for you to find your graduates and begin your family's celebration. Thank you all for your cooperation. Again, congratulations. These proceedings are concluded.